Hey guys, it's me Double D, and welcome to the bonus episode of Kirby 64 The Crystal Shards. Last time, we defeated Zero 2 and saved all of the space system that Kirby lives in. And in this episode, we're going to be exploring all the bonus material that I have not gone over, which is why I'm here in the main menu. So, under options, which I don't know why all the bonus stuff is here, we have Minigames, Enemy Info, Theater, Soundcheck, and Boss battles, and setting. However, initially you're only limited to minigames, enemy info, and theater. If you 100% it, you get these things. Or at least defeated Miracle Matter with regardless of how many crystal shards you have. So, let's start with the sound check first. This is basically your sound checker. Sound checker. You listen to all the music in the game. This is the tutorial music, which asks you. However, there are 3 unused tracks in the game. This is Kind's theme. So this implies that originally the animal buddies were going to be playable. And now, there are 2 more unused tracks, and both of them disappoint me that they did not make it now that I'm older. Yeah, those were supposed to play when you finish a level in this game, which I am sad that they did not have those after the bonus game. Anyway, also, certain tracks will change Kirby's facial expression as you listen to them. For example, this is the let's take a look. Yeah. See, now Kirby's squinted, and now Kirby's happy. Kirby's still happy. Kirby's happy, and now he's sleepy, which makes sense because this track is so relaxing, and so is this one. And Kirby, I do not blame you for making that face. This music is creepy. In fact, and of course Kirby makes that face in the song that plays when he dies. Anyway, let's go on to the next thing. Boss battles. This is basically a boss endurance one, which you have no way to get new copy abilities. And even though Acro and other bosses do give you some, they only show up as normal. So you don't ever get copy abilities during the boss endurance. This really tests your limits because it's very, very hard to complete. And if you're not that good at taking on boss without copy abilities, this is gonna be an outright challenge. I mostly died on Acro, and if I had gotten that far, HRH is the thing that kills me. However, the most challenging part of this is, of course, Miracle Matter. If you saw the last episode, you will know how much of a trouble Miracle Matter gave me because it didn't come in any copy abilities. In fact, no, Miracle Matter is a challenge period. And let's see what happens if you die or click Accept Defeat. It's hopeless. Yeah, the crew seems very disappointed in Kirby, and I don't really blame them. And now, we got enemy info. This is why you want those cards. Each card you collect, you will get models of the enemies. Unfortunately, you won't zoom in and out of these, but hey, you will get all the cards of enemies. In my personal time, I have gotten, in my N64 version, I have gotten all the enemy cards. It could take forever, and you run the risk of getting repeats, which always sucks. Whenever you do, Kirby makes his face, is happy at first, but then makes a really disappointed face when he realizes it's a repeat. And, of course, it's a pedo. Oh yeah, up in the corner, it gives, well, whatever ability it gives you if you inhale it. Frigis, a plug. Yeah, there is a lot of enemies to go around, and the Bumber, which pretty much replaces a Waddle Dee Parasol. Scarfy. Yeah, there are 9 pages of enemies, and you're gonna have to go through levels over and over again in order to collect them all. I'm probably not gonna go through it in this LP, but yeah. Anyway, the settings. You can notice they're in mono. However, display, this changes how the HUD looks. This is the basic, chalkboard, candy, crayon, and techno. And now, here's one of the best parts of the bonus material, the mini games. These are so fun. However, I'm gonna go through it in my personal file because Let me just select one. There are 4 difficulty levels. Easy. Actually, I should have gotten through here. Anyway, there are 3 minigames you can go through. 100-yard hop, which is a race to the finish and give it your best hop. Bumper crop bump. And checkerboard chase. No, I did not mean to go out. Anyway. So, you can play up to 4 players. I'm going to play with AI because I'm by myself. And you get to pick a character. I personally like picking Adeline. And you don't get to pick her anyway. You got 4 difficulties. Easy, normal, hard, intense. To play a 100-yard hop, you have to press B to hop 1 space and press A to hop 2 spaces. It matters in which... to best demonstrate what you have to do, I'm going to do it on hard. And this is why. There are puddles and traps for you to fall in. And if you don't press the right button, you will end up falling in them and slowing yourself down. And like I did just there. And see if I could beat them. You know, this could make a really good game for Mario Party. And there's another reason why I don't like is frogs. They're not symmetrical in everything, so one person could have a path full of frogs and other players would not. It's really dumb, and I don't like that one bit. And fortunately, you can cheap it out and wait for the frogs, but really, it's just basically luck-based when not like that. There we go. But it's still fun regardless. And now, bumper crop bump. So you press left and right to move and A to bump, which if you're leaning on an opponent, you could just bump them away so they could get out of your way. For this, I'm gonna be DDD. And why not? I'll go in intense. 2. Yeah. Lean against and press A to just push him out of your way. Get out of the way, you guys. And now, yeah, this game can get really chaotic when it comes to getting all the fruit or gems in this if you're playing on intense. And I only collected 1. Oh, watch out for bombs. I believe if you're in the bomb's explosion radius, you will lose everything. Yep, you lose everything. Then again, or half of everything. I don't know. I only had one fruit. And I am sucking terribly right now. I am sucking terribly right now. This game can go on really. This game goes on for a long time, but it's not without its. Yep, you lose everything. But yeah, this game can go on a really long time, and I don't think it's the time to signify how much time you have left before it's a mad rush to get everything. But yeah, this game can get really chaotic because the space is small. You have to bump your opponents, and if you get bumped, you will be unable to collect anything. So that's always something to consider when playing this minigame. If you want a Mario Party counterpart, Berry Basket for Mario Party 5 can be a good one, but it doesn't have the same bumping abilities as this one. In fact, this should have been a Mario Party. Random thought, what if this was a Mario Party game? How would this translate over to Mario Party? And I think I lost this one. Oh, that purple Waddle Dee takes it. Yeah. And now, the last minigame. The best minigame of the bunch. Checkerboard Chase. I'm probably gonna suck at this, but I'm gonna put it on intent, and I'm gonna play as Kirby. Yo. Waddle Dee. And 3 Kirbys. I'm gonna put it on intent, even though I'll suck hard. Anyway, press A! And all the blocks will fall. And all the blocks in front of you will fall. This is a really fun minigame because you get to trick your opponent into stepping on blocks that you have set to fall, and well, this is pretty much a game of survival. Pretty much like Fish Upon a Star in Mario Party 5, pretty much any survival game in Mario Party in general, and I am sucking terribly right now. I died. But yeah. Well, now that I'm dead, this is another thing. The arena gets smaller for each player that gets eliminated and loses all their lives. This is a really fun level, and you can play this over and over and over again because there is so much strategy to go with about this. It falls in a certain... Each block falls in an order in front of you, starting with the closest, and then the farthest falls last. You could really trick it out so that you could trap your opponent in an impossible situation. And I think Green Kirby takes it. And now, That's all the minigames I want to show you. I wish I had a friend because I have no friends. Now, the options. The last thing I want to show you. The theater. This contains all the cutscenes that you've gotten so far. In fact, there is one particular cutscene that we haven't seen. Farewell? Yeah, this cutscene plays when you beat Miracle Matter without collecting all the crystal stars and therefore not 100% in the game. Let's view it. That was just creepy, coming from the queen with that face there. Yeah, as you can see, this is the bad ending, if that queen staring at you with that evil stare was any indication, yeah. That cutscene confused me because I thought that was the end of everything, but it turned out it wasn't. After all, based on that face, the dark matter has not been disposed, and for all you know, that spaceship that Kirby and friends ride on could be set to explode, thus killing everyone. It's a really creepy scene, and it gives you the hint that you have not done everything that you need to do. And now, this even has an effect on the credits, if I could just view it right here. And if I can remember, the credits you saw at the last episode are colored. Here, it's black and white, and Ribbon's all depressed and stuff. In fact, all the colors are played out differently based on what played out differently. Because, well, this signifies the bad ending. You have not completed everything. See, even Pix is black and white, so I might as well give more of my thoughts on this project. So, this has been a joy to go through. I mean, I decided to pick this game for my first LP because it's been something that has really been dear to my heart, if I haven't said that already at the previous episode. And I have thought about LPing for so long, but didn't have the proper equipment. Now that I do, I feel as though this is something I really wanted to do for a very long time. And if I may be honest, I think LPing is really, really fun. Okay, that is not an opinion. That is not really an opinion. That is a really fact. Let's see. What else can I say? Well, the reason I picked this game. Oh wait, I already said that. See, I'm running out of things to talk about in this episode. But yeah, once you unlock everything in Kirby's 64, there's not much to go through, aside from getting the enemy cards, but even then, it's very easy to complete everything that there is to Kirby 64, and that's why I love it. But the atmosphere is just so great, and I love the cuteness of it all. In fact, that thing of 02 really confused me as a kid. But yeah. So, I have nothing else to say, aside from the fact that this has been a fun project, and I hope to make many more for years to come. Now that I've shown you everything there is, I will send off this LP with a smile. So, see you guys next time, where we take on another space adventure.